Hi, I'm Chee. I'm the CEO of Opusartz. We have found this studio to do production art for various game and animation companies, and I hope you enjoy our short talk and tutorial.
It's quite different for everyone. For me, I come from a medical background and I have a long fascination with things like aeronautics and space. So probably a combination of medicine, film, popular culture, and a lot of books. Just really designing on pen and paper. I think that keeps each artist unique. Instead of regurgitating work, you come up and try to figure out how things work for yourself from first principles. That way you don't need to have too much inspiration. Also looking at other artists' work is really great, just to really kick yourself up sometimes.
And it's a simple chase scene. This is probably some sort of alien kind of monster ship, and it's chasing a kind of a single person vehicle. That's more like an escort ship. In the background you want to have sort of looming clouds on a foreign kind of palette. So once the lighting shows you a light, dark kind of pattern, it should show us a very nice read. So the next thing to do is to bring it into color. So what I do is I quickly mock up what it could be like. So using kind of cinematic techniques, front kind of vehicles, kind of blur, motion blur. And this should become the main focus. But the main difficulty I found was this was very hard to read. So in the next iteration, I thought perhaps we could have more ships. But this became quite noisy. So I had to go back to the drawing board a bit. But I kind of like the shape of the triangle delta kind of artist. So we fooled around with different kind of layouts and compositions. It's a very much to and fro process. In the background also trying to look at different kind of color settings. Typically in this kind of scene it's a very monochromatic kind of grey scene, so that's the difference. We try to be really colourful, exotic lighting. This is almost near where we would like it to be. We have kind of trace elements in the thrusters. We ended up with a nice gold color palette on the front engine. And this shows how we brainstorm the background palette as a separate piece by itself. Normally when you're painting in whole illustration you tend to just do it automatically, but because it's more structured format, you can give a range of options to the client, ranging from different colors. The only problem with this is you would have to make the foreground elements sit with the background elements properly. So here's the final piece. To get through with this. Right. Just to show how structured it was, painted the background as this final color palette. It's not too gaudy, but it's a nice range of golden to green hue. For the transport itself, we made the monster coming through the clouds and have static electricity and lightning pouring through. Some of the sort of smaller kind of vehicles bursting into flames. And this shows a whole range of transports trying to escape from this large electrical monster. There's a small folder on the top. It just shows all the kind of spare transports that could have been developed but didn't make it to the final cut. And as the final bit, we thought perhaps we put words like Cintiq on the. Trying to figure out what form Cintiq will be like in future racing. So we have that kind of elements there, just to customize it further. So adding small little decals will help give believability. And that's really about it, really. I like its real bulk and size, so it feels really solid to use. I like that there's two touch rings on both sides, so if you're left or right-handed, you can have different users adapted differently. And obviously you have such lovely 24-inch retail space that you can adjust freely on your own. So if you fancy painting in a more traditional method, you can do that. If you're a bit lazy, I think you have a lot of options to customize it personally.
That's the main thing. So you should really take the effort to customize it as best as you can. If you look at the iMac, it's as good as the latest range iMac. It's beautiful compared to the previous Cintiq, and the color gamut is really good. The contrast ratio is much better. It's worth the investment. So finishing, I hope you enjoyed our short introduction to Opusartz and using the work of products. As you can see, the tablet is integral to a professional artist's way of life. And if you're lucky enough to be able to invest in one of these, I'm sure you'll be able to have many more years of ease at painting, because it's quite ergonomic. You don't have to strain your posture, and as you can see, I'm quite relaxed. You can just enjoy the painting at leisure. Really, what can really help to improve your work as a professional digital artist.